Negro Election Day, the third Saturday in July, is a state holiday here in Massachusetts, recognizing the first democratic voting system in America designed by free and formerly enslaved people.
And this July 20th marks the 284th Negro Election Day Parade. So here to explain the importance of the day and the parade is the parade organizer, Doreen Wade of Salem United. Good to see you again.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So tell us, what is Negro Election Day and why is the name so important?
Negro Election Day is the first democratic system in our country, 35 years before the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Why I wanted it put back to its original name is because it has significance and it has value, and it relates to a lot of things that are going on today with voter suppression and things like that. But it actually also is a place in Africa that used to be called Negro Land, where many of these enslaved Africans were from.
Wow. And now this is the second year that this day is recognized as a state holiday.
Yes, it is.
You must be very proud.
We are
that.
really proud of he's not governor anymore, but Governor Charlie Baker, who actually went through the 4 years with me trying to get this established.
Yeah.
Wow. So tell us about the Saturday, the event, the parade. What can people expect?
Well, the parade is actually the beginning of this whole history. So we honor the people who were enslaved Africans by having this parade. So, After we have the parade, then we all go down to Salem Willows Park and we have a big festival, which is the same festival it was, just a little bit more modern because we have live music now. We have vendors again. Everything goes on in there. We have an area just for kids so that they have their own space, and it's a safe space for them. So it's a wonderful day.
So an important event, a fun event for all ages, it sounds like.
Yes, it is. We have people from 2 to 102.
Nice. Nice. With great food, music, all that stuff.
We have on the boardwalk itself our food vendors, and then families on that day are allowed to bring grills and cook out and eat.
Fabulous.
Really leaning into just the importance of gathering, too, as significant.
Well, we keep it a day of unity, so we make sure that it's diverse. We make sure that everybody is allowed to come and represent, and we are culturally based.
Yeah.
That is very, very important. We want to hold on to that culture after all these years.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, keep up the great work. It's always good to see you.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to you all being there.
Yes.
That is a special treat for us.
Yes, and you can watch the parade. It's going to be streamed live on NBCBoston.com on July 20th, starting at noon.
Yeah, hosted by our very own Kwani Lunis and NBC 10 Boston anchor Lauren Melendez.
Take your own fantastic voyage to Salem Willows Park in Salem, Massachusetts. Take that ride and celebrate the unity in our community at the 284th Annual Negro Election Day State Holiday. If you don't recognize Negro Election Day by name, you might remember it as the Black Picnic. We now celebrate it as a day-long state holiday festival honoring the first democratic system in our country, a system established by enslaved Africans. Enjoy local artists and performers as well as activities for the whole family. And don't miss the parade honoring our military, especially our Black veterans. Hosted by Salem United, Inc., join us on Saturday, July 20th at noon as we watch the parade march through Salem into the historic Salem Willows Park of Salem, Massachusetts. Come out, celebrate with us, and don't forget to vote.
You're going down! Next, Kelly, it's Fun and Games with Scarlett Johansson. You're an adult that loves Disney World. I'm, of course, the parent that's just like, you're gonna love it. What's your favorite ride? Did we just become best friends?
Today at 3 on NBC 10 Boston.
Extraordinary begins with Borsa. Enjoy the perfect upgrade to any barbecue, taking your favorite dishes to new heights.
In this fast-paced world, it's important to get a great night's sleep. You'll find the perfect level of all-night support and comfort on a new Stearns & Foster mattress from Bernie & Phil's. These award-winning mattresses start at only $17.99 and are available in comfort levels for everyone. Along with 0% financing, free delivery, setup, and removal, receive an adjustable base upgrade with your qualifying purchase. Our experienced sleep specialists at Bernie & Phil's will help you find simply your best sleep ever on a new Stearns & Foster mattress from Bernie & Phil's.
That's nice.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Executives today can't just look down the road. They need to see around corners. Challenge yourself and learn these skills by earning an online master's degree at Massachusetts Maritime Academy. Need a course correction? Check us out at maritime.edu.
The Morgans won big today with Window Nation.
Their drafty old windows are out of here.
We're loving the look of our new windows.
We paid way less than we thought we would.
No more drafts or crazy energy bills. See how much you could save for the free estimate today.
Extraordinary begins with Borsa. Enjoy the perfect upgrade to any barbecue, taking your favorite dishes to new heights.
Whether you're new here or from here, your voice has a place here.
This segment is brought to you by the Red Jacket Resorts on Cape Cod.
It's summertime, and that means fun in the sun, sand between your toes, refreshing dips in the sea with the whole family. Who's with me? So if you're ready for a vacation, I have the perfect Cape escape to the Red Jacket Resorts. Let's check in.
Welcome to the Red Jacket.
Thank you. I'm Anna Rossi checking in.
Here is your key card.
Perfect.
Have a nice day.
I will. Thank you. The Red Jacket Resorts have been a family go-to for over 50 years in the Mid-Cape. But what's new is that they have just completed a $40 million facelift, giving you and your family everything you could wish for in a Cape Cod vacation. The two other properties that have been recently renovated and updated are Blue Water and Riviera Beach Resorts, making it easy to see how there is a room for everyone here. What's exciting about checking in here is that one key unlocks the amenities in any one of the properties in their collection portfolio. The newly renovated and reimagined rooms check so many boxes, from beachfront rooms to vacation cottages to 12 guest suites. There's space for everyone, and I love that they're roomy, they're spacious, and they're modern. And for the families out there, you're gonna love this. Look, you get a king-size bed, and then for the kids, the best part, double queen-size bunk beds. Are you kidding? The kids are gonna love this. And another thing I love is all the rooms have their own private outdoor space. And look at this view. Thank you. Have a good day. A gorgeous private guest-only beach is just the beginning. This is located on Nantucket Sound with exceptional views. And talk about a perfect backdrop for a great day swimming and making sandcastles with your friends and family. Are your kids ready for some fun too? Well, the Kids Club has organized activities all throughout the day. Plus, the LL Bean Summer Shack is packed with fun games to bring to the beach. And if you have an all-star player in the family, well, they may get to play catch with a Cape Cod Baseball League player. Not bad, huh? And don't forget to take advantage of the sea service and have a little sip delivered right to your beach chair. Ah, thank you. The Red Jacket has a fantastic pool area equipped with these gorgeous day beds. And these are free, and that means first come, first serve. So get here early. Local flavor and great beachside bites are what they are serving up. They actually have 5 dining options across the 3 properties, including their newest restaurant, 4 Beaches at Blue Water. And I love that there's something for everybody, from those classic family-friendly staples like hamburgers, fish tacos, pretzels with great dip, to some lighter bites. This is a cauliflower crusted pizza, shrimp cocktail, delicious farm fresh salad. And we're on Cape Cod, so I had to go for the lobster roll. That's good. Location is everything. The Red Jacket Resorts are centrally located on the Cape, making this the perfect home base if you want to explore the other communities in the area, or stay put and enjoy everything the properties have to offer. And who doesn't love a spa day? Well, the Red Jacket has the only one in the area, and this is the perfect way to relax. So if a 2024 vacation is a must, and it is, the Red Jacket Resorts have a room for everyone.
All right, coming up after the break, what do you think Steve Carell and Will Ferrell would be doing if they weren't actors? The stars dish on their dream jobs next.
Fun. And if you haven't signed up for that Hubbub newsletter yet, now's the time. It's our free weekly newsletter packed with all the good stuff. My recipes, the latest on Mom to Mom, weekend events, lifestyle headlines. Just scan that QR code you see on the screen to sign up.
4 years of hard work, 4 years of dedication. Everything comes down to this moment.
Australia has been unbelievable. The greatest female swimmer of all time. Wow.
Welcome back, Simone Biles.
She continues to amaze us every single time she competes.
This motorcycle safety ride guide is brought to you by the Heyman Law Firm.
Texting is the #1 cause of accidents on the road. Don't take another person's safety for granted. Motorcyclist safety depends on your full attention while driving. No text message is worth causing a life-altering injury. Thanks on behalf of the Massachusetts motorcycle community. I'm John Heyman. Ride safe, and we'll see you on the road.
In a matter of weeks, Team USA's Paralympic hopefuls will travel to Paris, hoping to reach the pinnacle of a lifelong dream. Here on Chasing Gold, we shine a light on their journeys on the road to Paris.
Mallory Wegman made her first national team at 20 years old. At age 33, she competed at the Paris Swimming National Championships. And she did it while 26 weeks pregnant with her first child.
When I got behind the blocks, little one, decided they were going to get moving and grooving. And I was like, let's go show some people what we can do.
You better believe I'm going to be the best mom that I can be to this child. But at the end of the day, I'm also going to fight to sit atop the Paralympic podium in Paris in 2024. And to be able to share that as a family, it's just this feeling of complete and utter joy of what that moment would be.
I get goosebumps thinking about it. We talk about protecting the dream. That's the dream.
Coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympic and Paralympic Games on NBC is brought to you locally by T-Mobile.
Reignite your passion with custom anniversary bands from the Jewelry Exchange. 2-carat Fancy Lab bands $14.90, 1-carat Classic Natural bands $9.90, half-carat Natural $4.99. Unlimited choices guaranteed to appraise for double. The Jewelry Exchange, Sudbury.
Priscilla Casper and Glenn Jones, weeknights at 6 and 11 on NBC 10 Boston.
Welcome back to The Hub today. In case you haven't noticed, your favorite Yellow Minions and Despicable Family is back for its 4th sequel in the movie franchise, and it is striking big in the box office right now, with it surpassing a massive $122 million in ticket sales. Maybe because it's so hot right now.
It's a
People
good time
want to go to the theater.
Go into some air-conditioned theater. But I'm not surprised because, of course, all of our favorite characters and voices are back at it again. Steve Carell to Kristen Wiig. And we have New York Live's Paul Kostapel with more.
Gru, I need a word with you. Your family's lives are at stake.
What?
Maxime Ramal has escaped from prison.
I trained myself!
Intruders!
First of all, 3 of my favorite people, 3 of my favorite comedians, 3 of my favorite voices.
Thank you.
Yeah, see? That's how it really sounds, everybody. I knew it. Yeah. I want to talk about accents with you guys.
All right.
Can you define your accent in this movie?
My accent is basically if you flew over a swath of Europe and kind of picked from different countries, the greater Russian area, that would be my The Baltics? Yeah. The Baltics. Yeah.
How about you, Chris?
I would describe it as optimistic mom making breakfast.
What's yours, Will?
I don't think I'm going out on a limb by saying people in linguistics will be studying the accent that I created in this movie for generations.
Mm-hmm. Do you do them in real life? Is there a voice you do in your life, like for fun with your kids?
This was kind of a voice I did for fun with my kids.
Really?
And that's how it, yeah. I mean, after the first session, I came back with some variations and I performed them because my kids love it when I perform for them.
Yeah.
That's not true. But I said, hey, I'm doing this animated movie. What do you think of these, 5 different voices? And that's the one that they liked.
This is not awkward. You're the ones making it awkward.
I want to talk about your voices, obviously, for this movie, specifically the lisp. Is there braces? Is there a retainer in the booth? What are you doing?
That's it.
You do not want to cross me.
She reminds me of Gru a little bit in the way that he's this esteemed supervillain, but he also has a really good heart. And Poppy is her goal is to be this amazing supervillain, but she also is really sweet and cares about people and cares about friendship. And it's I think that's really cool because I love that they've chosen this villainous career path, but they still have big hearts at home.
Awesome. And now Miranda, you're returning to this role too. What's it like for you coming back? People love your character, love this family. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was so much fun getting to come back. It's just it's been such a gift in my life getting to be a part of these movies for so long. And it was the first animated thing I ever did when I did the first film when I was 13, and now I'm 31. So it's just, it's been a huge part of my life, growing up and my adulthood.
There's a cover job for your character in this, both your characters in this movie, right? If you guys were movie stars, what would you be doing?
Use those solar panels. In real life?
Yeah.
I would be a teacher.
Yeah?
I think so. I'd probably be, I might be like a high school coach. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys would work for the same school.
I would maybe like to do some
crafts,
interior decorating type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Like these backdrops.
Yes.
Right.
Amazing.
That's a great question. I love to know what people will be doing. Will Ferrell wouldn't make as much money, I don't think, as a high school coach.
Can you imagine being his student, though?
Yeah.
I think he has the gift for making something memorable.
Yeah. What would you be doing if we weren't hosting the Hub today?
I think I'd be an art therapist.
Wow.
What do you think you would be?
I wanted to be a dermatologist.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe we could have exchange services in some capacity.
Hey, tell us what's coming up on Chef's Pantry.
It's going to be a good one tomorrow. Alessandra Chufo, Flavors by Ale, is coming up from Manhattan to cook with us in my home kitchen, and we're making the most amazing shrimp burgers and then the Snow Fuss appetizer.
Amazing.
She's so talented. And a good one to beat the heat for the summer, too.
I'm
Keep
hungry
it
thinking
easy
about
this time of year,
Yeah.
right?
All
So
right.
I'll see you tomorrow, but you go enjoy your weekend.
Yes.
Right?
We'll see
and
you
you
next
do
time.
too. We'll see you
Bye.
next week.
Stay cool.
Add more joy to your journey. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get in and get away now. Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR for 60 months on the Hyundai Tucson or Elantra. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
You spend your youth envisioning what's possible. If you believe enough, you grow up and become it. Greatness doesn't happen overnight. Watch Carson's vision become reality with the time-tested power of Xfinity Internet. With enough speed to connect hundreds of devices, you can stream Team USA in every room on every screen. Get Xfinity Internet for just $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract and unlimited data included. Get the fastest connection to Paris with Xfinity.
This is the GMC Sierra.
powered by the TurboMax engine. With the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models, or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value. We are professional grade GMC.
It's summertime in New York State. Time to get away. Enjoy everything that makes it easy to love New York. Start your getaway at iloveny.com.
Add more joy to your journey. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get in and get away now. Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR for 60 months on the Hyundai Tucson or Elantra. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for being with us. I'm Vicki Wynn.
I'm Morgan Radford. NBC News Daily starts right now.
Today is Thursday, July 11th, cooling down. A new inflation report showing consumer prices falling in June, where you could be saving, and the impact on a potential interest rate cut.
Missing abroad, the mother of the American woman who disappeared in the Bahamas is now revealing why she did not initially publicize her daughter is transgender. The latest on the search as family and close friends say they've been working around the clock to find her.
Treating anxiety, the mental health disorder, is one of the most common in the U.S., but many struggle alone. We're going to get advice from an expert on how to cope with those stressful feelings.
Renting wisely. If you are planning a summer getaway, you may want to actually consider booking a rental car or even a house. Later on this hour, we're going to share some tips on how to keep the costs down and stay safe before your trip.
Welcome to NBC News Daily this Thursday. We're going to start with the economy, where new data shows inflation is finally cooling. In June, consumer prices fell from the month before. Now, this is the first time that has actually happened since 2020. And from this time last year, prices rose just 3%. That's actually below what analysts expected.
And inflation has been sliding downward since March. The positive data is giving new hope that the Federal Reserve will feel a little bit more confident and even potentially cut the interest rate before the end of the year. NBC News senior business correspondent Christine Romans joins us now. Christine, if you can't just start by breaking down this data, where specifically are we seeing the biggest price changes?
Look, this is a cooling in the inflation story. It's something that American families have wanted for so long. In May, the annual inflation rate was 3.3%. In June, it was just 3%. That's essentially the coolest inflation rate in about 3 years. Gas and energy prices are a big part of this. Those are down month over month. That is a lot of relief for a lot of people. But inside these numbers, you saw prices falling for airfares, down about 5%, prices falling for used cars and trucks. And when you look at grocery prices over the year, the White House points this out today in both a Council of Economic Advisors blog and also in a White House statement, grocery prices are essentially flat for the year. But this is the overall picture that's so important to remember. This is 9.1% inflation. This felt terrible and was, coming out of the COVID crisis, the lockdown that actually had prices falling in the beginning. And then when the economy opened up and there were supply chain snafus, boom, you saw this 9% rate. You can see that 2/3 of that very terrible inflation story have been reversed. 3% still a little too hot for the, for the Fed's comfort, but a big improvement.
Christine, the big question for everyone is how will this potentially impact the possibility that we see an interest rate cut or two, perhaps sometime this year?
Yeah, think about it. Last year, toward the end of last year, there were expectations for 6 rate cuts this year. That didn't pan out because inflation stayed too high for too long, right? You want to see a meaningful improvement here and really break out of this band. But the conventional wisdom on Wall Street right now is that with a slowing job market, still strong and robust but slowing, and inflation starting to cool, the consumer may be getting a little more picky because of all these higher rates, that potentially you could see the Fed in a position to take off 25 basis points in September. What do I mean by that? Lower the Fed funds target, which would lower a bunch of other interest rates that are tied to that, which would be relief for businesses and for borrowers, for kitchen table economics. Look, you want to see a lot more rate cuts down the road, of course, but this is still a very strong economy. You don't want to be cutting rates too much in a still strong economy, or then you get the inflation problem again.
Yeah. All right, we'll be looking at September. NBC News senior business correspondent Christine Romans. Thank you, Christine.
President Biden has a packed schedule at the NATO summit in Washington today as he attempts to tamp down Democratic concerns about his re-election prospects. In fact, in just over an hour, he'll meet with Ukrainian President Zelensky, and later on, he'll host an event centering on NATO ally support for Ukraine during the war. And then tonight at 6:30, Biden will hold his first solo press conference in 8 months. NBC News White House correspondent Ali Rafa joins us now from Washington, D.C. Ali, White House aides tell NBC News that the president has really been preparing for tonight's news conference really all throughout the week. What does he need to say, given all of the concerns and the criticism since that sort of halting debate performance, concerns over his age?
Yeah, Morgan, this is really one of the most consequential days of the president's term in office. And he has even said, he teased in that ABC News interview, that this would be a day that gives him the opportunity to really show off his foreign policy chops and to really quiet these doubters among these nervous Democrats who are calling for him to step aside. So this opportunity today really gives him the chance to change the course of his political future, to quiet those doubters. We fully expect, and White House officials say they fully expect, the questions during this press conference to center around those growing calls for him to step aside. These questions as to whether he is fit to stay in this race, potentially serve